Another principle that I have is that you are responsible for everything in a relationship. You are responsible really for everything in your life. Because on some level you manifested that or created that in some way or were part of that process. And again, even if it's not necessarily true, but you taking ownership of it, it gives you control over that as well. You might look at your partner and blame them that they're a certain way or they're not like this or they're doing this or whatever it is. Really what you got to do is you got to look at yourself and be like, okay, what am I doing that is maybe contributing to this, or what could I change in myself? A lot of relationships are just fighting about each other. They're arguing back and forth. That was my parents. You know, always fighting back and forth with each other. And if they had just looked at, okay, how can I improve myself or be more loving, or maybe you know, if this happened, I feel insecure. That's something that's not them. It's me. I gotta work on that within myself. I gotta improve or change that within myself. So I always look at myself first, because the issue is, if you just always blame your partner, then you're going to move on to another relationship. You're going to take you with you, and you're going to have the same pattern, the same process again with that next person. So you really got to look at yourself and be honest with yourself. How are you showing up? You're responsible for things. I'm responsible even if, you know, if I might have said something, even though it might have been like a thing that wasn't even offensive, but my girlfriend takes offense to it, I still take ownership and responsibility for that. We never blame each other. We never accuse each other of things. We always know also that we both have a positive intent, and that we never question that. You know, I know that my girlfriend loves me no matter what. She knows I love her no matter what. Sometimes the behavior might be different because I might be tired, or I might be stressed, or I might be going through a lot, but we never take that personally in any way, okay? Next is understanding the power of alignment. You can create attraction with someone, or love or passion. You could be together, but what's going to make that relationship last is alignment. You have to be aligned with three things. First is your vision or goals. Second is your values. And then third, not always, but the core beliefs. Okay? Let me give you an example. If your vision and your goal is to be an internet entrepreneur, to travel the world, to escape the 9-to-5, to, you know, just be this internet nomad. Your partner's vision is to, I don't know, become a lawyer and have a job that they have to work 80 hours a week. That's their vision. There's going to be a conflict with that. You can make it work for a while, but eventually you're going to basically be pursuing two different visions, and it's going to create some issues in some level because you're not aligned with that. Another example is, you know, you want to have kids and start a family. That's your vision. But your partner, their vision is they don't want to have kids. They don't want to have a family. That's going to create some issues long term. Okay? Because you each have totally different visions that aren't aligned. Values are like, you know, if self-development is an important value that you have, that's very important in your life, but your partner thinks it's stupid and why would you improve yourself and all that's bullshit, that's going to create a conflict. If you believe that health is so important and your body is your temple and you're a very healthy person, your partner isn't, they want to eat junk food or eat poorly, that's going to be a conflict. I remember, you know, I had a relationship. I was a really healthy person, but my partner, she just loved eating whatever, you know, junk food. So I found whenever we would watch a movie together or do things, she would end up, you know, wanting the dessert or the bad food, and I'd try to stop her, and you know, I'd try to lecture her on that, and then it'd make her feel bad, and then she'd resent me, or I'd resent her on some level, and it just, because we had that different value of what was important, it always created a conflict in the relationship, okay? Beliefs are, you know, if you're religious and God is important to you, but your partner isn't, you know, that's a different belief system that you're not going to be aligned with. Now, you don't have to be aligned with everything. You do have to be aligned on the most important things. Because sometimes, yeah, you're going to have different beliefs, different opinions. That's healthy. That's normal. You know, your partner might be into chick flicks and you might be into the action movies. You might be into this type of music, they might be into that. I'm not talking about those things. I'm talking about the most important things to you. Okay, so you got to make sure that you have that alignment with those important things. Otherwise, you're going to grow apart, not together. My girlfriend and I, we always grow together. We go to seminars together. You know, we're both the same in terms of health, in terms of spirituality. We share the same beliefs. We both have online businesses. We both have the same lifestyle. We both have the same future that we're moving towards. The vision that I shared with you guys, she has the same vision. Maybe different in a few different aspects, but the core of it is the same. So that allows us to grow together. Our relationship is always growing. It's always getting better because we're on the same page and we're on the same path. I've had other experiences where I'm accelerating my growth so much, but my partners kind of stand at a certain level. So I kind of resent that person because I feel like they're holding me back, right? That's why for me, I'm like, you know what? You have to be growing with me, because if I'm doing all the self-development stuff and you're not going to be able to relate and share those same experiences that we're doing together. So, you know, me and her, we go into a meditation retreat together. We're going to travel together, seminars together. We've done so much together that brings us closer and allows us to both grow so that we're both growing together, not apart.